I will say there definitely are some pieces of feedback that I receive. I'm like, thanks, but I do not shift my behavior in any shape or form because, I sort of think or reflect on my values and reflect on maybe how I want to show up and what that means for these specific goals I've set for myself. And so as it relates to cultivating your awareness, right, a piece of it can definitely come from getting some external support. But I think a key piece also is you always creating space. And this is something difficult for us to do sometimes as leaders as well, to reflect on. It's really important to realize that we actually respond differently depending on the context we're in. You're different even day to day. Depending on how much sleep you got, what you ate, you can show up differently, engage with people differently. And that's why it's so important to continue to cultivate your awareness. So once again, externally, you can have people give you feedback, you can use tools and leverage tools, but also internally, trying to think about how you can build your own routines or rituals around self-awareness, emotional intelligence. Being able to wrap your head around how you're currently feeling can actually go a long way to help you reflect on what you might need to be successful today. And so building up your internal capacity to understand how you feel, what your mood is, maybe how you also interpret your attitude, and how we think about something, because that can also impact how you feel or your mood. We can use them interchangeably, but just creating space so that you can do that. Because we're usually so busy just doing things. And a lot of the leaders I tend to work with are, high achieving, have accomplished so much, and they just want to do and do and do. So they never take a break to pause. And so they can't always necessarily connect the dots between how they're showing up, how they're engaging with others, and how it has to do with whether or not they've treated themselves like a human being.